Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah.
With
Chemical Plant. Zone. So Chemical Plant Zone is from Sonic either 1 or 2. I kind of lost at the moment. Don't expect accuracy from me, folks, when I'm trying to play this. But anyway, it is a fan favorite game, and this is one of the best songs in all of Sonic.
Oh, what the fuck are those?
Some sort of horrible barnacle bot.
It's like the tubes from Futurama.
And there's the chemicals.
Oh god, you just swimming in them, you don't give a shit.
I do actually, because I can drown in this stuff.
Oh. Is drowning as horrifying in this as
yes.
it is in the other ones? Okay.
You hear that counting? Oh, thank god!
Oh.
Woo! I never found this one before. Well, that didn't go great.
It's fine, you can go back from that.
It's fine, just gonna get some blue orbs, gonna get some speed.
Just gotta collect some pure blue. Fucking. Turns out Eggman is actually Walter White.
I am the man who knocks Sonic! Oh god, just imagining fucking Snively as Jesse Pinkerton.
Oh my god, bitch.
Welcome to the Eggman Empire, bitch! No, I ain't getting those. That's fine. Oh god. Maybe it isn't. Is it? It seemed to be fine.
Yeah, you got more rings now, bitch.
Well, that was a mistake.
Course out!
And we're gone.
Although I have to admit, that was a pretty impressive shot if that's what you're aiming for.
Just fucking 10-pointer right there. I don't know basketball.
Used to fucking bullseye womp rats back home.
Yeah, Sonic would... Sonic the ace fighter of the... Oh god, I was like, that joke works though. I was about to say Sonic the ace fighter of the rebellion. But then I was like, oh yeah, technically speaking, in the extended universe he is.
What?
Yeah, in the official, like, canon for Sonic, he's part of the Freedom Fighters.
Oh my god.
Means that actually Sonic is the ace of the rebellion. And I have destroyed the Death Egg.
Yeah, that's a fair point. What the fuck are those blue things? Are those same balls you were just collecting?
No, I think those are murder balls.
I was gonna say, is this,
Okay.
I love how even as you were falling through a fucking vat of chemicals, you were still running like a hero.
I guess I never once actually hit a checkpoint. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I'm not even mad, this song is great. Doo-doo. I'll tell you when we get to a Sonic 3 stage, because there will be some. And the reason I'm going to point that out is because this music from Sonic 3, which is still used in this one, was written by Michael Jackson.
Huh.
Yes. He went uncredited because that happened just before the incident.
Yeah, the incident.
At the theme park.
With the kids and the diddling.
And Bobo the monkey.
Hey, checkpoint! Time to go play with more math. Or not.
No, only if you see the little sparkles come out of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, can't go that way. Alright.
Fuck.
Okay, so I'm going to tell a story from D&D the other night because I told Ian I would, and also because I needed something to talk about, or else I'm just going to keep gushing. Ouch! My organs!
Clearly that is the developer's way of showing the danger
of
addiction. Bitch, you fucked.
Anyway, so we were playing D&D the other day, and so how Cameron runs sessions is that he tends to, he'll give you a bunch of different plot hooks, and it's up to you to decide which ones you actually want to pursue, and which ones you want to just let go.
Yeah.
So one of the plot hooks that had been hanging for a little bit that we decided to finally look into was that the King of South America was promising his weight in gold, and he was a famously portly gentleman, for anyone who can bring him information about his missing son. The locals insist that the son was eaten by the chupacabra, which, you know, probably didn't happen, but who am I to say? So, I know your trick now, you son of a bitch, yeah. Please, thank you. So, yes, famous. So we were gonna go save his son, and at some point we decided, all right, so why don't we get some information? And we find out that the locals are damned convinced that it was the fucking chupacabra. So, chupacabra hunting we did go. Whereupon we found a large amount of, what are they called? Jaguar tracks. Which, you know, made a lot more sense
than a chupacabra, yeah.
So we decided to start tracking those. Then they stopped making sense when we found that the tracks just started coming out of the water.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaguars don't tend to... Oh, dear. Can I still catch it? Yeah!
Nice.
Jaguars don't tend to do that, you see.
No, not usually.
So, a mild bit perturbed by this new information, we decided, maybe we should investigate further. We tracked the tracks towards a farm, where we find the Jaguars were preparing to attack a local potato farm, as one does in South America.
South Americans are known for their potatoes.
Well, I mean, actually, yes, specifically because we were in the rough location of Peru.
Oh, fair enough.
Anyway, so, deciding to deal with it like mature adults, I used the fact that I'm an insect to turn my chitin into dirt colors, and just started belly crawling towards the Jaguars to, you know, just murder them. As you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris's character is a Jaguar man himself, so he also buffed his stealth. Our crow person, she can mimic abilities she sees as long as she gets to watch them in action. So she pretty much just piggybacked off our stealth roll. Which, you know, whatever, that worked. She didn't get caught. Then the wizard. Uh-oh. The wizard fucking dropped the ball super hard and got caught. So the farmhands start running out. Excuse me, sir, what the fuck are you doing? They asked in what was a fairly, you know, fair question, I feel.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in some trouble. Anyway. Uh-oh. Fucking... Fuck you, rebutton. Ah, dear. I got crushed. And game over.
Disappoints.
Mm-hmm.
Dishonorable display.
Anyway. So the potato farmers come about to ask, what the fuck are we doing? Neat. I don't know how to do the peel out, but I got it.
Time to learn, motherfucker.
So anyway, yeah. And we just started telling them, well, we're hunting the chupacabra. And understandably, they freak the fuck out.
Of course.
At which point we start, you know, stalking the tracks, and that's where we find, like, hidden in the underbrush, about to go after the farmhands, was four leopards, a brain on legs, and the chupacabra.
Oh boy.
Understandably a touch, you know, unprepared for this random assortment of miscreants.
Yeah.
The strategy had to be made on the fly, which, oh, for fuck's sake. Which effectively amounted to me shooting everything in near sight, and the combat beginning. Okay. I apologize in advance, plus I'm not that good. So, we actually dispatch them fairly quickly. I have a skill that effectively lets me pick what I shoot. Like, individual body parts.
Yeah.
So my first...
So kind of like VATS.
Yeah. So, my first instinct was, I don't know much about whatever that brain thing is, but it's probably bad.
I'm gonna shoot it in its brain.
Actually, no. I used my ability to pick my target, and I gave it a frontal lobotomy with a bullet. Which took immediately, and the thing just sat out the fight, because it was now too chill to fight on account of the lobotomy.
Yep.
So, we dispatched the leopards fairly quickly, and that's when we found something a touch unusual about the leopards. Well, bye, Tails. He's dead, I guess. We found something unusual about the leopards. Their tiny cat brains seem to have tentacles growing out of them. Now, none of us are explicitly, like, biology people, but we all know that's not right.
Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, most things don't have tentacles growing out of their brains.
Uh-oh. This is a problem. Well, see ya, folks.
Oh, so close.
Fucking dead.
And then immediate eat shit.
Anyway. So we asked the locals, like, what the fuck? And they start telling us about how a new kind of fish has just become this invasive species, which they call the earfish. And much as its name suggests, it... Alright, that's a game over. Should have thought that out a little better. Much as its name suggests, this awful, awful creature apparently will drive into your brain canal and then make a nest there. So we decide, well, that's not fucking correct. And we decide, so we ask the wizard about it. And he's like, oh, this looks an awful lot like an illithid tadpole. So what an illithid is it's a terrible, terrible octopus, man, with a penchant for sucking out human brains.
Yeah.
So we decide to go investigate the river, at which point we realize it's suddenly running with salt water.
Yeah, that's not natural.
Yeah. So again, we're like, okay, let's go track that. We come to a cave where fresh water goes in, salt water comes out. That's what this salt cave concern is all about. And so we go into the cave. At which point we find a whirlpool in the middle of it. Well, I'm down here now.
This is my life.
No, I already know where this one is. I'm not dealing with this again. Where we find a whirlpool in the center of the cave. Water goes into the whirlpool and comes out as salt water. So we decide, okay...
You're destined to go down this fucking ramp.
Like, fuck I am. Okay! I'm not even mad. That was incredible.
This is your life now.
Fuck that.
That is where you live.
I will die with defiance on my lips.
Oh my god. Those horrifying spider bees. Like, what the fuck? There were sparkles. Get the sparkles.
I'm going. Do I have time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, like I said, salt water.
102. Have fun.
So, like I said, whirlpool generating salt water. Regular fish go in. When the fish come out, they have horrifying tentacles just erupting out of them. Again, not correct. That's when we're accosted by illithids. A fight ensues, at which point they have a special ability called Brain Blast, which is effectively like a big psychic aneurysm beam.
Yeah.
And anyone caught in it has to make repeated intelligence tests, or they pretty much have a coma until that passes. Now the problem is that, aside from the wizard... Oh dear. I may have fucked myself. Okay, cool!
All works out, I guess.
That's fine. Aside from the wizard, none of us explicitly had a high intelligence stat. So, we became prone to repeatedly seizuring. However, illithids are known for not wearing heavy armor or being particularly good in a straight-up fight, on account of being brain-eating nerds. Fuck.
Aww.
I perplexed myself.
Fucking nerds.
We'll see you next time, folks.
Bye.